What's up everybody, this is Marnik van den Broek and welcome to a new video. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't planning on making this video, but so many people have been asking me the same question the last couple of weeks. I know it makes me sound like an influencer, like a lot of people have been asking, but it is true, so I thought why not make a short video about it if it's so top of mind and really something that people want to know. Now if you're thinking, Marnik, stop beating around the bush and just answer the question, or at least tell us what the question is, well, it's actually really simple. A lot of people have been asking who they should look at or watch online, offline, that can inspire them or learn or teach them more about communication, about storytelling, about engaging an audience. They're like, who do you watch? Who should we watch besides the training and the coachings and reading books about it? And it keeps repeating itself. It keeps coming back. Marnik, can you tell us what can we already do? Who can I already look up? Now I have two answers to that one question, and that's what this video is going to be about. So I hope it helps you, give you some insight. And if you like the video, like it, subscribe to the channel, put on notifications, you know how it works. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the show on the road.
Are you listening? Damn.
And my number one answer to the question is, who inspires you? Who should you look at to improve your communication, your speaking, engaging with audience, all that, the storytelling? Who should you do? My number one answer is you. Look at yourself. I know the technique is as old as the street, and you probably had some coaching and training where they said, we're now going to film you and you should look at yourself. And it's true, but it's so underused and feared, because now as I'm saying it, that you should look more at yourself through video or in the mirror, you might already be reacting like, but it's so awkward, Marnik. My voice, the way I look, what I'm doing. Oh, I can't watch myself. There's so many people that say this to me on a daily basis, and it's normal because you are not used to yourself. You are looking at a person that your family, your friends, your colleagues are experiencing every single day. It's not how you experience yourself. You hear your voice differently. You don't see yourself when you're talking. So there's no recognition. What you do in video or in the mirror is not because you have a big ego or you're very vain and you just love watching yourself. It's getting used to who you are, how you move, how you talk, how you speak, the micro movements in your face, your hands, how you laugh, how you look when you're emotional, how you look when you're excited. Get used to it, because like with anything in life, the more we recognize, in this case yourself, the more we recognize things, the more we know things, the more we start trusting things. And in this case, the more you start trusting yourself, because you know how you look, how you move, what you can do, and in this case, how you can improve. That's the next part. But you can't improve if you don't know what's wrong. Same with me. I know I talk fast, I move a lot, maybe I should calm down a bit. That's the things I need to work on. And so they're all things you need to work on, but you can only discover them if you look at yourself while you're presenting, while you're speaking. And in this remote world of Zoom calls and Teams calls, it's just one button, record, and you have so much video material that you can use. Same with your phone, but do it. Go over that awkward first moment and start looking at yourself. The second answer to that question is, you might expect me to say TED Talks, keynotes on YouTube, influencers, certain speeches in movies like The Wolf of Wall Street, or seeing Barack Obama's speech or whatever. Look at them. Great examples. But my number one answer, besides looking at yourself, is watch comedy. Watch a lot of comedy, and not necessarily for the jokes, because unless you want to become a comedian, which is perfectly fine, not for the jokes, but for the techniques they use, because comedy are the greatest storytellers out there. They have to make a condensed story that still makes sense, that has enough setup but isn't too long that they lose interest, and come with a punchline. There's nothing more difficult, there's also nothing more beautiful than making people laugh, but it's really difficult to make people laugh, and definitely when you're speaking to an audience that not just pay to hear you speak, but also to laugh. That's hard work. Comedy is a very hard business because you will have shows that nobody laughs. Now take away the joke and look at how they interact with the audience, how they use their body language to make you laugh or to make certain expressions, not that you have to copy it, but they know themselves so well that they know exactly what to do and how you are experiencing them, their voice, their body in combination with their content. That's why also our business, our company is called Stand Up Company. Because I used to do stand-up comedy and I learned so much, and I started using those techniques in the boardroom and it worked. And that's why now, more than 5 years later, our whole business is built on those comedy techniques translated to business, using them in pitches, in boardrooms, on stage, because comedy is, for me personally, you don't have to agree, the greatest form of storytelling. Those are my two answers to the question, who should you watch to inspire yourself to get better in form of communication, storytelling, speaking, engaging an audience? It's 1, look at yourself, get used to yourself, start trusting yourself, and then you can improve. And 2, start watching comedy, not for the jokes, but for the techniques, what they're doing, because they're, in my eyes, the greatest storytellers. And if you do that, things will start to improve. We can improve every day. Same with me. The journey is never done. I was Martin van den Broek. You were awesome. Until next time, bye-bye.